Go live. Wait, is that what I had to do? It says I'm live.
Nothing on YouTube.
But are you?
Wait. Yay!
Oh,
there it
fucking
is.
finally. Okay, there it is. Okay, there we are. Jesus Christ. I feel dumb.
Oh, hey, Loading Crew streaming. Cool. I'll scope that out.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, cool. Didn't know they were.
Twitch from now on, because that was stupid. Okay, boys. Go on.
I do a bit of both. I'm just saying I do a bit of both.
I think, well, I'm doing it today for the sick watch times, but I normally should do Twitch because it's just got a better built-in platform. I used to be able to stream on YouTube no problem, but now I just feel dumb. Okay. Oh,
I'm sorry YouTube makes you feel stupid, honey.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, we are currently waiting on Corinne. So we should all give a good congrats to Corinne, even though she's not here, so we can pretend like we're talking behind her back. Corinne has a gig today at, I think I'm allowed to say this, right?
I don't know, actually.
I actually honestly don't know.
All right, you know what? She's got a gig today. It's a good gig.
Good gig.
Yeah,
good gig.
let's not, yeah.
We are happy for her new participation work.
Yes. It's what she wanted. So I think that's fair to say. I won't say anything else. But she is currently coming back from that, I believe. So while we're waiting for her, we're just kind of shooting the shit for a second. And we're just going to talk about things for just a moment. We currently have 75 viewers. Wow. Goodness.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But we are on
Hello,
YouTube.
viewers.
Hooray for us. We're amazing.
Yeah.
Hello, 75 viewers. I hope you're having fun sitting waiting for us to play a game that we are only gonna play for a little bit.
Yeah. But tell you what, for a second, I will show you some cool things if you want to see it.
I'm concerned about what these cool things are.
No. Like
So I mean, are these cool things or are these cool things?
I'm gonna say cool things, not cool. Well, no, actually cool in the sense that I owe someone mad props. Let me get. Where's a Team Fresh Floof? Where are you, Hero? I'm gonna put Jade here because I always use Jade as my placeholder when I'm measuring sprites. Boop. So this map, Jade and company, you can only see the entrance, but stream, I'm going to go ahead and show off. This map was designed for us by our good buddy, Humi? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Over in Discord, he spent like, I don't even fucking know, like 19 hours on this goddamn map, and it's glorious. And this is only the first area. It's so good. So thank you so much, Humi. I got to give you that shout out. And he also designed a ballroom for us as well. But he put a lot of effort into this, and we got a couple special effects prepared and everything. It's going to be cool. I think you guys will like that. So thank you very much, Humi or Humi. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Either way, you hum wonderfully, I'm sure.
Humi.
So while we are doing this, let's go ahead and just say hi to everybody. We'll do tonight's ASMR challenge is brought to you by X the Dark One. X the Dark One, would you like to introduce yourself ASMR style?
Fuck!
Oh, that pushed my buttons. Oh.
Ah, yes, the best of the sensual.
ASMR's not supposed to be sexual, it's supposed to be relaxing, idiot.
The relaxing, sensual sounds of the X the Dark One has just been filling your ears. Let's next go to Lady Minaki.
I don't have a good microphone. Get me a new one.
I can get you a microphone or I can get you a headset. I can't afford both right now. What do you want?
I've got a headset. I'm good for that.
All right.
Alright.
Oh.
Stuart, switch the Jesus sprite. It's cool. Hey, Corinne's here.
Yay, Corinne.
Hey.
Hooray!
Hi, sorry.
You're okay.
It's all good.
You're fine.
How did it go?
It's
Oh,
okay, just never do it again!
It went so fucking great, and I can't talk about any of it, so...
Oh, it's a good job we
had
didn't
a
then.
feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, it couldn't have gone any better.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's all I can say, but yeah, did we start?
Well,
Yeah.
it is live. All we said we were waiting on you because you had a good gig.
Yes, that's all I can say. I can't say anything else.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta load up Pathfinder and stuff, so yeah.
That's okay.
Also,
Right now
Alex
we're.
got me Alex, we had to get some ice cream for me as a celebration, and also my throat is fucking killing me because I had to do a lot of screaming. And no, that's not a hint.
That's just your life with Alex. Just constant screaming.
Shut up.
Alex and I stayed with her for a couple.
I will say this too. This was kind of funny because it's not hinting anything.
Mhm.
But the director was like, "So this person told you we're doing a lot of screaming, right?" And I'm like, "No." He's like, "Oh."
Well.
Sorry. Yeah, it was,
Well, guess what you're gonna do then?
situations where it's like, well, I mean, we're here now, so and I'm like, no, dude, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. You know, what am I gonna say? Oh, I can't. Sorry, I'm gonna leave. You know, obviously you say yes. And I'm
It's like, oh, sorry, I didn't do my screaming exercises.
well,
Blah, 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 but fart, but
Stupid.
stupid. And that was our first Game Grumps reference of the stream.
Oh my god.
someone didn't get mad at me, but they pointed out, oh, you didn't keep doing the Game Grumps counter, and I'm like, dude, do you know how many Game Grumps references we made in the previous episodes? Like, we're up to like 1,000.
We have 400
Not
episodes,
enough.
but over 1,000 Game Grumps references. We average 3 an episode at that point.
Sounds about right.
We shill more Game Grumps than our own products. That's fucking awful.
Here's the thing. The day will come, I think. How fun would it be if we actually got the Game Grumps to do a guest game?
I would take
Then
them
that
in a
would just be
second.
like the pinnacle. That would be the pinnacle of our Game Grumps referencing.
You would have paid an extraordinary amount of money, or I mean, I'm friends with Amber, who's friends with Ross, so
Right.
maybe I
Hey,
can
I'm
hook up with that.
I'm friends with Amber too. It's not just you. I know Amber.
Crooked glasses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's X.
I know Cookie Glasses.
Yeah,
Me
X,
too. Me
X,
too.
yeah, guys, let's poke Amber then. Call Ross, and Ross can join.
Get
and
in
then
touch with
can
Ross,
get-
yeah.
There we go, guys. So the next live stream
Yeah.
we have Game Grumps.
We've got in. We've got in.
You gotta draw a line in the sand somewhere. No. I know.
We gotta make a statement.
Take a shot for every Game Grumps reference. We'd be fucking dead by the end of the stream.
We sure would be.
But we would be happy.
No.
Yeah, I would be.
What?
All right, let's start. So we got the sensual ASMR of X, and now we are moving on to the sensual ASMR sounds of Lady Nanaki.
Hi.
That was Lady Nanaki with her portion of the ASMR.
No.
Immediately put.
Beautiful.
Okay. Let me do it. Hang on. How's it all going, gents? It's lovely to see you today. I hope you have a good time.
It's not supposed to be sexual. What is it? Why is everyone thinking that?
Shh, X, they tip more.
Sorry, did you not enjoy that?
To be honest,
Fuck
Tracy,
you!
to be honest, Tracy, whenever you open your mouth, I want to fall a fucking sleep. So.
My God. And next we have the the non-ear scratching sounds of Elena Prana. Go ahead.
Oh, I think you described me wrong. Hi. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna play Jade, and I'm a little bit distracted tonight because I am very tired and sore.
That's a very Jade response, to be fair.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, I might not be too entertaining to you guys. I'm sorry tonight, at least. Ow! Fuck.
What the fuck? Did you just break something?
No, I'm currently recovering from I injured myself while working, so I'm actually not allowed to work for the next 2 days because I went to my massage therapist and she was like, "Yeah, you fucked yourself up," and I'm like, "Yay!"
Oh god, I would love a massage therapist. Too.
Yeah,
Me too.
so I am actually unable to move in certain directions at the moment.
And now we move on to the soothing whale songs of Megami 33.
Welcome to Pokemon.
My voice hurts now. This is better to do than a sexy one. Woo!
X, could you go ahead and tell us what ASMR is supposed to be again?
It's just like you what?
Just watch the.
Oh yeah, the Power Hour. They did it on Power Hour. It's like just going to crush these two rocks together.
One covered in pee, one without. ASMR is supposed to be like a relaxation kind of deal. Some people get
Yeah,
it.
it's
I don't.
there's like various sounds and stuff like. Do you listen to like when you hear rain against a window? How does that relax you?
Actually, that makes me
If
depressed.
like it's heavy. No, like the sound. Like,
Yeah,
is there a sound that
Alright.
like you like to hear?
Honestly,
Rain
X,
on
I was
windows.
just going for you to yell into the mic about not
I
being
like the
sexual
beach.
again.
The beach.
So
Yeah, beach.
No, but,
Yeah, let's
So you
start
like the
anyway.
let's get
sound
started.
of
Let's
the
get started.
okay.
Okay.
I like the sound of a whalmer exploding.
When last we left off, the party has just gotten invitations to a coronation ceremony. As of
Not
the
Lavi.
moment, huh?
No,
Not
go on,
Lavi.
sorry.
But not Lavi, excuse me. Everyone but Lavi. Literally everybody but
Yeah,
Lavi.
everyone but Lavi got
That's
invited.
me as my +1. We made it work out.
We're on a date. No, we're not. Oh, are we?
Anyway.
No. Or are we? No, we're not. Or are we? No, we're
Oh my
not.
god.
Or are we?
So I keep hearing the echoing from X, like, so are we? But are we? But are we? But are we? So it's just echoing.
All right. So essentially speaking, you guys are getting all prepared, and in order to do that, you guys decided that the best way in order to get started was to gather as much information as you could. You have learned that this was a coronation ceremony started by Manaphy, and it is now the next day in the Pokemon Center. You guys are gathered around in the relaxation area. Scarlet, I put you there because you were like relaxing, like leaned back into the wall, and Jesus kind of had his legs kicked over.
Alright.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
I just thought that was cute. You don't have to do that. It's just
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
you can
fine.
move wherever the fuck you want.
I am brushing Vulpix. It's fine. Jesus could be massaging my shoulders or something. I don't know.
Massage.
Massage.
You see Crystal in the middle of the room, hovering over, or with her hands over your Fion, and she's just kind of like she's doing her whole crystal ball, like seeing into the future thing that she does. Like she's surrounded by like dark energy, and it's just kind of like going around her in small waves. Hime and Solana are just kind of like watching on the couch, just snuggling, kind of like Jesus and Scarlet is. Plaid is just watching intently with his Hoopa. Amber and Jade are sitting at the table observing as well, until finally, like, Fion just kind of lays down and goes to sleep. And Crystal looks up and says,
With a thud.
He's just
That's all I heard.
the noise. That's funny. He's just lying down.
Crystal brushes its.
This sword really hurts.
Oh my
Chris was
god!
like, go to sleep, pillow over the head. Oh my god!
Okay, there, I tweeted about it.
All right, Crystal lets you guys know. So the coronation ceremony apparently is for the next Yancey.
Oh, yeah, of course, Diancie.
That makes a lot of sense. It's up being underwater, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Well, I gazed into every possible future that could go wrong, and she kind of glances into the game room with Lavi. There's a few of them. But,
What?
yeah.
Talk shit.
It's been how many months, DM, since Diancie died?
Oh, it's been a few. The big issue is that in order to crown another legendary, essentially, you need what is basically amounts to the approval of a bunch of others. The coronation ceremony has many layers to it. However, the big one that they're inviting you guys for is not necessarily the is not necessarily the coronation itself. She kind of looks at Jade and says, "That's sort of a front."
Oh. Okay.
Jade.
So my sister was right to be suspicious then.
Well, Team Fresh Floof has probably within their possession more legendaries than any other team in the history of this particular region. So
Darn tootin'.
it is a bit of cause for concern. Not only that, you guys have helped another team kind of shake up the foundations a little bit, and many of them are concerned.
Wait. There was no law. Wait. So you're saying it was bad that we caught the legendaries? We disrupted everything because we caught so many legendaries?
Oh no, far from it. That just happens once in a while. In fact, it's almost expected. It's just the thing is,
That's
some
what I'm saying,
teams,
yeah.
most teams within Utopus maybe get one in their lifetimes. You guys have got how many? Like 5 at this point?
Yeah, we have been extremely lucky, but...
Well, when you say you guys, I assume you are using ridiculous quotation marks. Because
Jade has done most of the work on that front, so I mean...
I guess, but like, I could leave the team, and the number of legendaries leaving the team with me would not change at all.
Crystal holds her ball in front of her, like next to the Fione, looks at you and says, I wouldn't be too sure.
He punts Luna out the way. What?
I'm
It's
sure.
like, Lavi, you are legendary.
I wasn't gonna say that, but
That's bullshit. I don't want to be. I'm not fucking.
I may have grown up in the mountains, but I know bullshit when I see it.
Bullshit. That's Toro shit. That is.
Buffalon shit.
well, I mean, Jesus. You okay, Tracy?
Fucking Buffalon shit.
Jade, you back?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry. Hello.
Not sure if you heard, but essentially speaking, they announced exactly what the coronation is.
Okay.
So the coronation is to appoint another Diancie, but that's kind of a front. What's really going on is they are also using it as an excuse to get you guys in a neutral area to discuss.
I'm crying and the dog's concerned.
Oh no.
Master, are you okay?
She's like coming over to me like, you okay, mommy? I'm like, I'm fine.
Sakura's like, you okay, mummy? And Tracy's like, Buffalon shit.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, Stuart, continue. It was using
So
it as
yeah,
a front.
it's used as a front to get you guys into a neutral territory. Essentially, they have lots of questions for you because no other team in the history of Utopus has gotten as many legendaries as you.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh
so
boy,
it's
that'll be
basically
fun.
It's basically all your fault.
Also,
Well,
you
I'm sorry, I'm good at my job.
also
You are.
literally Jade, you are literally holding two foundations of existence on your belt.
Like, Jay goes like, what do you mean it's my fault? As she leans against Genesect.
Chibi Tina's going, yeah, I couldn't possibly know. No.
Jade approaches, he's like, now wait a minute. She trips over fucking Giratina. Like, oh fuck.
I mean, technically, I wear one on my hat, so
Ugh.
you are
Yeah.
technically inaccurate there, ma'am.
Well,
I made a Vulpix out of snow.
Can't fucking move for legendaries in this room. Are you kidding me?
to be fair,
We're using a Mew as a fucking doorstop over here.
Well, it sounds like this is a peaceful meeting, I assume, right?
well, some of the guests are a little bit upset. She nods her head as she says that. Most of them are friendly. It depends on how we approach it, I suppose.
So, in other words, I should not walk in with just having everybody out and show off. That would be a bad tone to set.
Yeah.
To be honest, that actually might be better.
Really?
In the couple hundred futures I saw, that actually turned out to be better because then they could question the legendaries in question.
Oh God. Okay.
She puts the crystal ball on the table, and now when we actually get to this, we'll have visuals. So I want you guys to a cut to. She shows you guys doing it in post. So. In her ball, she shows you guys a palace stretching from the bottom of the ocean to that breaches the surface. It's massive. She says this is the ambassador palace of the Manaphes, and it's doing like that camera pan down and everything. This is a neutral zone that connects the surface world to the ocean world. It technically has no ruler, but I suppose if we had to give it an owner, it would be Kyogre.
Makes sense.
Got it.
Or at least the Kyogre of Utopus. She nods, or she puts a thumb to her chin.
Yeah, let's not get complicated with how many legendaries there are out there. Moving on.
Yeah. She says essentially while inside this zone, unless you are in very specific areas, everyone's powers are kind of equalized. She carefully chooses her words. While in there, everyone can communicate with everybody on equal footing. For the most part, we're all contained within it. It's fairly accommodating. It's actually a pretty impressive piece of magic.
That's interesting.
But
Where?
You do. But for this particular coronation, the only people allowed in are the guests, legendaries, and specific servant Pokemon of those legendaries.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm the only one who can carry in a mostly filled team.
For the most part, yes. And you can let them run around, and you would actually be able to talk to them on a normal basis.
Do we really want to let
That's
Hoopa
nothing
run
new.
around a party? Now that's the only thing that's worrying me.
I mean,
He
to
is
be
not.
fair, that would be a quick escape
You
if
don't-
something goes terribly
wait, but
wrong.
you don't have Hooper. I thought Hooper was with Looker.
Well, Platt's got one right there.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's a clone Hooper. That's not helpful friendly Hooper.
No, Jay. Yeah. Amber says no. Plaid's got a Hoopa. Yes, there's a bunch of clone Hoopa that Amber explains, but they all die within a couple days. Jay's probably got the last semi-legit Hoopa aside from Plaid over there, and
Right.
that Hoopa waves.
Yeah, yours is much more well behaved than mine.
I'm gonna die tomorrow.
Well, no, that's the one we stabilized, isn't it?
I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, we stabilized that one, didn't we?
Yeah, that one. This one's gonna stick around for a good long time. He gives it a nice little hug, and it just kind of.
Wait, what about the one that?
It's cute.
What about the one that Prism had that I kind of battle bonded with?
I thought that exploded.
Yeah.
It did.
Aww.
Scarlet has lots of dresses to make. Let's do this.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm hoping this Hoopa, the one that Plaid has,
So let me
works
get this
out.
straight. We're trying to communicate somewhat of. They're basically questioning us on catching all these legendaries and seeing if we're a threat. Is that what I'm getting at here?
Sorta. I mean, it's everyone has their own goals here. There's quite a few legendaries that are coming. Almost everyone got an invitation. You've got some people upset at you, although I think it's a little misplaced. She she nods. She hits her crystal ball again, and you see Lugia flapping its wings over a storming ocean nearby. Actually, you're not even quite sure where this is.
Lugia. Oh, Lugia's mad.
And Jade's like,
Aww.
man, I want to catch it. It's like, no, Jade, that's the problem.
But I want it. Hey, I barely missed out having a Deoxys too. So
Trust me, I want this Lugia.
Did we even see Lugia?
and we have not.
No,
yeah, so why is
you.
it mad at us?
Lugia seems to somewhat blame you guys that it's out of servants.
Let's go.
Out of service.
How
No,
did we?
No, blame those Pokemon no pants things. They have your service.
It's yeah, well, her logic is flawed. I don't necessarily agree with it.
Okay, so basically we just need to defend ourselves, which we can do because we are good people. So it shouldn't be an issue, right, guys?
I mean, I'm not worried. That's
Yeah, see, Jade's not worried.
I'm alright
Let's
with
just-
mine because I was given
let's just
one by
catch
the mom,
Lugia.
and you know.
What
Let's just catch Lugia. That'll show
No,
her.
no, Robbie, aren't you listening to any Crystal is saying? This is the episode where Lavi's just
no.
like, there's so many legendaries. We just need one. Just one. And he cracks.
I tell you what I did hear, where Crystal basically said, basically everyone's been invited to this fucking party.
I fucking gave you my +1. Stop bitching about it already.
Yeah, hey, that's I didn't get an invitation, no.
Okay, but you're coming with me, so you're still going to the party, so what does it matter?
Yay!
Okay.
Scarlet's going around getting everybody's measurements.
Oh my god.
She's
Okay,
already got like Jade's and everyone's, but she needs
When's
to get
the
everybody's
party?
here.
We technically have. They say within 5 days. So
Within 5 days, okay.
within 5 days, I've got the. I know how to get there. She just shrugs.
Okie dokie then. So.
Crystal, put your arms up, please. Thank you.
She holds them up.
So I mean,
Oh my god.
so Crystal, what should we do to prepare, and should we also prepare in case things get, like, crazy?
Personally, I suggest having all of our legendaries on us. There is the possibility that things can go crazy. Pokemon don't have the logic and reasonings that people sometimes do. They are much more prone to their emotions than people.
I see, okay. Well,
Have your
shit.
legendaries with you, in case we do need to get away. Their powers are not neutralized there, so it is possible to do.
Scarlet's gonna head off and start working on outfits.
Scarlet, you hear Crystal shout.
What?
For ours, we'll just hold on. She closes her eyes and a design pops in her head. We could just transform. We don't.
But what's the fun in that?
Let her build the outfits, DM, you fuck.
Let's see, I saw a future that when Scarlet makes the outfit, we actually all die.
I mean, that. Yeah, in like a few of them, yeah, that does happen. It's exactly
Really?
right.
Jesus Christ. Is this like Avengers where like there's only one one thing that like that's the good one, like the best one, and everything else is like.
Oh, I can't look at
What?
the 14 million.
Stuart taking an idea from something else and applying it to his Pokemon game? Luna!
That's ridiculous.
Come on!
Actually,
Scarlet.
Scarlet has had this power since the beginning of the series, actually. So,
Well, Scarlett's just come and sulked and sat back on the sofa like, fine, I won't make
No,
anything.
Scarlet, you can make stuff.
no, you can. No, just on ours. Just no.
Whee!
I mean, the only legendary I have is Lunala, and I have crests of some, but yeah, the only legendary I have on him is Lunala.
I suggest bringing that. I, of course, am going to bring Mewtwo. She shrugs to an invisible person behind her.
I have a quick question. Does Zergatry count as a legendary?
What? Oh, your Ultra
Beasts. Technically speaking, no, they don't. In fact,
The legendaries scuff at those.
I was just wondering if I should bring him or not. That's all.
They're actually
They
very
spit
common in
when
Ultra
they see
Space.
them.
Okay, so that's a no. All right,
Ultra
that's fine.
Beast. But wait, Lunala's an Ultra Beast, isn't it?
It's a different kind. It's Lunala is actually an art. Lunala. Amber pipes up. Lunala is actually a human construction made from alchemy. They took an Ultra Beast.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Aww.
And you thought I was mean to her. Jesus, that really got to you, huh?
Is everybody just gonna break in this stream one at a time?
I guess. So I will be taking Chibitina, Shadow, Dekins, and Hoopa.
That's recommend. You can bring Dekins too if you want.
I said Dekins.
How about you?
I'm gonna bring this crude drawing of a Rayquaza I drew with Crayola.
Good, you do that.
Crayola.
How about this guy? I shove into Crystal's face.
She scans it real quick. Her eyes glow white for a second. That belongs to your friends from Ultra Space. You might want to return that.
They abandoned it.
She looks again. No, they're just very dumb.
Well, that too, but I don't really know how to return it.
They're just
also,
very,
Moo
very.
Moo likes me, don't you, Moo?
Moo.
No.
It doesn't moo. It makes like weird like.
Moo.
Moo.
I vote for that.
Sounds like an anime. It makes like weird chirping noises.
Moo.
Oh my god.
That's his voice now.
it's like moo.
It does. No Pokemon makes the noise they're supposed to. It's whatever noise we think is.
Even on the build-up, it goes. Even on the build-up, it goes. "Ah!" Moo.
Okay, well I'm taking Moo, I guess.
What do you think of the weather today, Moo?
Moo. It's like I am Groot. It's just very different variations of that same word. Moo.
Popo. The M in ASMR stands for moo. All right. So.
Moo.
Anyway, there's lots of there's lots of different issues, but essentially speaking, if what we're looking to do is just to present ourselves with our best foot forward, but not all Pokemon think your best foot forward is the same as their best foot forward.
Not all Pokemon.
And some Pokemon don't even have feet, so yeah.
Crystal nods sagely.
We both went there at the same time.
Well, I guess that means we have a little bit of preparation to do.
Yep. Let's get preparing. I guess.
We'll get there eventually.
Wait, what have we got to prepare?
essentially speaking, Scarlet is prepping your outfits. You're deciding some of your best approaches, and
Pick your strongest Pokemon, Lobby.
Well, I thought it was just legendaries.
Yeah, but you don't have any, so.
Exactly. So I'll just go and freaking jack off or something. I don't know.
Oh, you still
I'm
have to
gonna play
prepare
Fly
your party.
2.
You're gonna fight, aren't you? So you should prepare a party too.
Yeah, fight.
there,
Move.
in a few of the possible futures, there is. God damn it. In a few of the possible futures, there is the chance of having some small friendly engagements. So feel free to bring what you feel is your strongest. But Jade, I do suggest bringing your legendaries. That's really the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no, I think I have an idea, but I don't know if my Hoopa is going to be walking around. The others, I don't know. I just don't know how much I can. I don't want him to get on anybody else's nerves because I know that's what's gonna happen.
Lavi's gonna bring his Dratini because he wants to bond with it a bit more, and it's a pseudo legendary, so it's the closest fucking thing he's got to a legendary.
Can I swap
So-
from my party Bowie for Mufasa, please?
Yep.
I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, I
I
would do
am
it.
working on that. Give me a second.
Yeah, I think Stuart has.
How big is a Dratini?
Dratini are very. Actually, they're 5 feet long.
They're like
Yeah.
5'4".
I would say about the size of like a medium, like a golden retriever. Like
They're
Right. Because the way.
No, they're 5'4", honey. They're 5'4".
you can't judge
Oh,
the
okay.
sizes and the statistics because the anime is completely wrong
Yeah.
about that too. You could ride a Charizard. But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't.
No, a 10-year-old can ride a Charizard.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
in the anime is 10 years old, including Ash.
So yeah, the way Lavi has his Dratini is so like he was chatting to it, and like he just has it like draped around his shoulders, and it just kind of curls up around him a bit.
Well,
Ah.
take your wife, because that's a pseudo legendary.
That's his daughter.
Nom Nom's my daughter.
Oh, I keep confusing. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Treat your daughter to a night out. Come on.
Your daughter to a night out.
Wait, does that mean Jangma-O's a pseudo legendary, or is it? Oh no.
No, pseudo legendaries.
Yeah, no, it is.
Oh no, yeah. Well, that's its final evolution is, but yeah.
Well, Dratini wouldn't be then either. Yeah, that was
No.
Dratini.
Well, no, but they evolve into pseudo legendaries. Just.
All right, then tell you what, I will take Nom Nom. I'll take Dratini, and I'll take Cammy.
Because the pseudo
I
legendaries
can-
are Dragonite, Tyranitar, Salamence, Metagross, Garchomp, Hydreigon.
Hydreigon.
Giga, and Komomomomomomomo.
Yeah, I only have Jangma-O right now, and so yeah, I'll take Cammy, Dratini, who I need to nickname. I haven't nicknamed Dratini yet, and Nom Nom because they're my pseudo legendary.
I'm gonna take obviously Lunala. I'll take Moo. Ragnarok.
Moo.
Ragnarok's a totem Pokemon, so he's kind of special.
All right, all right. So you're. I'm sorry. JoJo just walked in and she's being JoJo. All right, who are you taking?
She just woke up.
Who are you talking to, me or?
You. As in Luna.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking Ragnarok because he's a totem Pokemon, so he's kind of special. Lunala. Do you not want me to take Moo? Will that ruin your game if I take Moo?
No. You can take Moo. It's just he won't be. Essentially, non-legendaries aren't allowed in the ballroom. You can take whatever you want, though.
But I don't want to cause trouble if Moo's gonna. No, I won't take Moo then. I thought Moo could help. But...
I mean, I'll just let you know. There's two different ones. There's an entry hallway, and it's bigger than it sounds, and then there's a ballroom. So you can have them out in the entry hallway. That's not a problem.
Okay. I need. Well, obviously I'm taking Dororo. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Spike.
8, 9, 10. There's you've got 8 in your
Yeah, I
folder
got
right
2
now.
in there. I gotta get rid of 2.
Yeah.
Coco might be useful actually.
All right.
I'll take Suzaku out because yeah, we're gonna be fucking underwater. And Decisions.
Okay, Tracy, who's yours while Corinna's deciding?
Decisions.
Basically, how my party is right now. Because I've only got the 2 legendaries.
You've got 7 in there.
Have I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought I took one out though. No, I asked you to take Bowie out. Oh, you did.
I did.
Wait, how do I have an extra one in there then?
Soulless.
God.
What the? Oh
1,
man.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, they're all special in some way though. I guess Bolt's the. I'm guessing. I'm
Rocky-
guessing
and
Bolt.
there's Rocky.
Yeah, Bolt or Rocky are the least special because they haven't been made in a special way or they aren't special in. Oh, but they're my puppies.
Oh, you don't have to say it that way.
Oh, they're super special. I love them. Oh, okay. Take out Rocky because he's fire and he won't like being underwater, I guess.
Okay. And then Jade, what's your team?
I'll be taking Chibitina, Shadow, Deckins, Hoopa, and then let's fill the last 2 slots with Queen Sails and Cena.
Hoopa. Technically, Chibitina is the one exception, so you can actually have Chibitina in there, no problem.
Alright, so one more.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you actually do have 8 in your folder. You got Shadow, Hoopa, Deckins.
Yeah, take out Shadow.
Take out your.
No,
regular
no,
Shadow. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So.
Spirit.
And
gonna
take
keep
out
Spirit.
Beldum.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1.
I'll
2,
I'll take Queen Scales and Cena with me as my 2 non-legendaries.
2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Oh, I made a mistake. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, you. You are allowed one more. I'm sorry. What do you want for your last one?
Let's do. Oh, who do I have? Hold on. Let me look through the PC real quick.
Mhm.
Give me a minute.
Okay, I changed my mind. I'm gonna take out. Wait. Oh, you already took the books. I keep seeing Battle Dororo and Dororo as.
Yeah, that is the problem with alternate forms, unfortunately. What I could do. I don't like having more subfolders, but we can give you a subfolder that is just Dororo.
No. Let's not. We don't need to get.
Alright, give me my shiny Beldum back.
Okay.
Lavi, Lavi has named his Dratini Rose after his mother.
Oh, okay.
Aww.
Lame.
Fuck you fucking bitch!
Oh my god.
He's not actually mad. Like.
No, he's not.
Hold on, I'm trying. If you want to know all the legendaries on your team, technically you have Reggie.
Oh, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about Deal, yeah.
I don't mind taking Reggie.
Okay.
I guess swap out Bolt for Reggie.
Okay. Is that okay with everybody, or does anyone else want to hold on to Reggie?
I object. No, it's fine.
Oh, good.
Okay. Plus, it keeps up with the meme. Lobby could easily nah, fuck that. Alright, You okay, sweetie?
Yeah, just sore.
Reggie. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pulverize you like that.
No, you're fine, hon. I'm just pain. It's just pain.
Alright. And then Luna, what else did you take out?
Just check something quickly. Okay, yeah. I don't want Moo because I haven't used Moo. So take out Moo and
We might go to the ball one day.
Hey, we got 5 days.
You shall go to the ball once we're finished fucking around with our computer shit.
Boop boop.
Beep boop bop.
I got another new subscriber on my YouTube. today. Why? I don't do anything.
Sometimes they just show up.
What's going on, people? I literally haven't uploaded in years.
Dawson, why?
What?
Is that a Game Grumps reference?
Dawson, no, Dawson glowing in the comments.
Oh.
Dawson.
Oh.
You Nick. Is Absol not a legendary?
Absol is not a
No.
legendary, nor is it a pseudo-legendary, but it is...
I already told you all the pseudo legendaries.
It's special because it's special because it was the guy from the Guardian of the Forest.
Right.
No, it's special because everyone hates it because they think it causes disasters when it doesn't.
Yeah, no, it just predicts them.
And yet people still don't realize that.
Yeah.
I will get rid of Peach. It was a tough decision, but...
But I just throw her like away, like I throw her all the
No, I think the fact that it took me so long to consider what Pokemon to take me shows that I care about all of them.
Prism! Measure, 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 measure.
Oh,
Measure,
hi.
measure.
Yep, okay.
Thank you.
Yep,
my
okay.
God.
That... Did I... What just happened?
She's being her. Just let it go. Just let it go.
Well, if I'm quiet, I might not be talking in the mic. So sorry about that.
Alright, so... Go play. Go play. It's okay. Sorry. 1 second, guys.
She just woke up, babe.
I know.
Aw.
Aww.
Good morning. Good morning. Da, 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 da.
Alrighty. So, with the team swapped out, you guys should be ready to go.
Yeah.
Now, essentially speaking, Scarlet, while you are preparing your suit, you've got a few text messages from your parents. Luna, while you guys are contemplating this as well, your folks are in town as well. Would you like to see them now, or would you like to do other things? I heard him laugh in the other fucking room.
Sorry, I heard it's just like, would you like to see them now or not do that at all?
Well, I mean, yeah, but I've got a lot of sewing and shit to do, so...
I mean, I guess I can talk to them. It's been a while, I guess.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone's parents are in town. Okay, I'll just... my parents' situation is the same as my legendary situation, so I'm just gonna go read a book.
If it makes you feel better, Lavi, I don't have a mom either. It's... Wow, that did not come out right. That was... Oof, I'm gonna go somewhere else.
Lavi's gonna spend the days training his Dratini and Cammy, train them both up,
Oh,
and bonding with them, and going up.
You're training up your mom.
It's his daughter, Luna.
No, Rose.
No.
He named Dratini after
Yeah, I named Rose after my mommy, but Rose and Cammy are like brand new, so Lavi's just like going out with them and taking them to like train and bond with them, and you know that whole get them all leveled up and stuff.
I mean... Okay.
Furious sewing!
We need a picture of like of Scarlet like sewing and like she's all worn out because she's been doing it for days.
She's like Rarity. She loves it.
Yeah, just be careful with that. You can hurt yourself.
Can't hear you over the furious sewing.
Oh my lord.
Stitching them together. Gonna get my friends to help me in the end because that's every episode with Rarity.
Oh my god. Alright, so I see...
Every episode with Rarity, she's like, I got this huge project, and then she's like, I need my friends to help. Like, not in general, like actually to help her sew. Like,
I mean, when you do
It
a
is
sewing
actually.
business, that is exactly what you do.
but not
I
like
am
every
not-
time because then you realize like, okay, I'll never do that again. And then
No,
she keeps
just
doing
once
it.
every. But I mean, no, like that. once every 3 months, yeah, that sounds about right. When you kidnap people and you bribe them with food to come help you get your fucking work done because you are just completely overwhelmed with trying to keep the fuck up with everything. Ow.
Hey, Timmy, what was your favorite part of the stream? I liked it when Alex and Megami talked about My Little Pony for a long time.
Rarity is my favorite pony, by the way. Just I feel like there's a lot in common with me and her. No idea why. Wouldn't be able to figure that one out. Just maybe.
Hey Billy, you gonna be okay for your surgery? Yeah.
Yeah. Hope it goes well.
Anyway,
Parents!
Is
I'm
that?
not gonna go see my parents.
Yeah, okay. Solana, like, picks Hime up, says, Hime, you need to go train with Lavi. Like, now. What? she throws him, like, upwards, and he just kind of stumbles and goes, okay, alright. Lavi, you start... Where the fuck is Lavi?
Lavi's over here.
I like the sound at a distance. Oh, hi.
Yeah, Lavi's out. I thought I said like I was gonna have Lavi be outside because he's training with his Pokemon.
You were actually
He's
playing
training
that
Rose and
character.
Cammy.
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean...
Yeah, Lavi's outside. He's training Cammy and Rose. I don't know where an outside is though, so I'm just putting him here.
Oh, okay, I see. He wanders around. Maybe you'll run into each other. Solana's like, yeah, okay, let's not mention Hime, and let's not mention Lami. Let's go. Luna, Solana
what
pulls
about
Luna.
What?
Nope, just going now.
Okay.
In the mean, like you guys hear in the back. All right, He-Man, I'm gonna punch you.
I sort of heard what he said, but it was still funny.
That's all that matters.
Wait, did he may have a Pokemon? I don't remember.
Hime's got some Pokemon, but he's actually better at punching, believe it or not. He's a strange guy.
Really? He didn't do that well on the ship.
He punched a Deoxys in the face. I don't know what else you want.
He did not punch. He bitch slapped it, and the Deoxys smacked him against the wall.
Moo.
I'd like to see. Actually, okay. You know what? Yeah, that doesn't. All right. All right. That's not fair. That's not fair.
I remember that episode because I edited it.
I was gonna say. She was about to say. I'd like to see your guy do. Oh wait, he literally can. Okay. You know what? This is bullshit. Let's just go.
Bouffalant shit.
This is Bouffalant shit.
Like
Anyway.
my sister just says like randomly, it's like, we don't all have boyfriends that are strong, and I'm like, what? She's like, what? It's like nothing. Let's go.
Yeah, Hime's a boy. Don't act surprised. Come on.
Scarlet's sewing so crazy that this happens.
Oh my god. You hear from the beginning of the Pokemon Center, frickin' Crystal shouts, "Ah!"
I'm sorry, I need this.
Okay, you know what? From the other end, that's kind of annoying. I get it now. Alright, 1 second. Let me pull out Nightmare Crystal. I'm just gonna stand here now and hopefully not blow up the Pokemon Center.
Moo.
You can return Moo.
No wait, surprise Moo. Moo.
Boo.
Moo.
Jade, can you go get me a book while I am standing here?
Yeah, I can do that. Let me go find you something. I'm sure they got something in the library section of the Pokemon Center.
Wow. I'm
I
sorry.
will go do that.
I really like this tweet from Christina V. Climate change is because of video games.
What?
Me?
She said climate change is because of video games. She's saying that because that's what they're saying is the
Oh.
excuse for things
Okay.
that happen.
Gotcha.
I'll go get a
Oh,
book.
Jesus. I do
just like
not
that
want to open up that can of worms right
No,
now.
I just thought that.
No,
let's move it.
let's just see parents and fucking.
Yeah, where are my parents? I've been waiting for 10 minutes. My parents.
Oh my god. Alright. Plaid, Amber, and Prism are going to go bugger off for a bit. Meanwhile, Crystal's just standing.
Bugger off,
perfectly-
chaps.
Oh, bye, Plaid!
Oh, bye.
Bye, my love. I mean.
Moo.
Can you return Moo? Moo shouldn't be out anymore. Jesus.
Moo.
My God.
Oh my god. Alright. Little bit of time passes. Let's do a little bit of a time skip. Doo-doo-doo.
The screen goes wibbly.
Alright.
Moo.
I am thinking of a number between. You know what? All three of you roll, or all four of you roll a 1d20, and I'll just
Okay.
pick whoever's highest on that.
I rolled. I win.
Hey, let's
Wow.
get that shit roll out of the way
Damn it.
now.
Alex won.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a really
Moo.
shitty roll. Guys, I stabbed my hand.
There you go.
Get the Pokemon Center explodes.
I think I can heal myself.
Did I do
Oh
it?
God.
Yeah. 1 second.
Did
You
I
go into the you go into the back room and you start looking around because, like, Crystal was just super vague. Just said, "Get me a book, please." She did not actually like give any sort of like request or instructions or anything like that.
I was gonna get something that was interdimensionally interesting.
Okay. Just
I
tell
like
me
her
what
s-
book you find. How about that?
I like her sprite a lot.
The theory of. How about the theory of portals? There we go.
The dad's funny looking.
That's what I think is entertaining.
The mom's really pretty, but the dad's just like, hello there, chubby.
Honestly, like a bunch of
Go ahead.
here's a few books, just the theory of portals and multidimensional travel and you and space-time continuum for dummies. There you go. Have fun.
That's a long title.
That is a long title. I suspect it's a very thick book. Thank you. She kind of levitates it over to herself. You walk down, and as a surprise and also not a surprise, because your parents just fucking do this, they're just there. Like,
Mom, Dad.
hello,
I barely
dear.
recognized you.
Hello, dear.
Hello.
You come
How
up.
are you?
Your dad like plops at this table here and just kind of puts his hand like on the chair, just that little like pat.
Hello.
Dear, you don't have to sound so disappointed to see us.
I'm not disappointed.
Well, what's up with that side?
I'm very disappointed.
Well, nothing. I'm just, you know how good I am at small talk.
Okay, then let's go ahead and skip it. She like gets up and kind of wobbles over, and she comes
Thankfully.
down and sits at the table, and she stretches out a hand and starts petting Chibi Tina. Crystal just like floats over and sits at the table next to you guys, and your mom says to her, "Thanks for the message, dear. I really do appreciate it." And Crystal just nods at him.
Okay.
Your dad looks over and he's just, "So, I've heard you've been busy."
I mean, moderately, but I left so I could keep myself busy. That's why I wanted to. Have you been busy? I hope.
It's fine. So, tell me, did you do what you wanted to do, set out for? She picks up Chibi Tina and just kind of strokes him.
I mean, I think I did. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun. I think. I don't know. It's hard to tell what fun is, but I've been enjoying myself, I guess. The world's a lot bigger than, the little hill that we work on. And that's been nice to understand. Yeah, so I think I've accomplished what I wanted to do for the most part.
It's okay.
Experience things.
It's okay. Take your time. Take your time. Your dad just kind of strokes strokes the top of your hat, kind of misses. He's still a little dopey, and your mom just says, "Okay, let's give you a talking point. You've never been. You're right. You're not good at the small talk." So when you set out, did you expect to capture literally our boss?
No, I didn't expect, but I mean, I don't think I ever expected anything. I just kind of go and do things. So, it was a surprise, a pleasant one, but, I mean, it was either that or, fight him, which wasn't working out too well for us, as you can imagine.
Your mom, she just keeps nodding, and she's still trying to. You can sense that she's trying to get to that bigger question, but she is easing you into it, and says, "So, who was that boy that you were talking to?"
Which one? The which one?
You go for blood right away, don't you? Crystal asks her mom. Go
I
ahead.
mean, were Plaid? His name is Plaid.
Your dad gets slowly gets closer. I'm sorry, a name?
His name is Plaid. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's fine. So, you know our family's history. You know that, we don't always have. Your father and I have been very lucky to live as long as we have. So, can we expect, can we expect heirs soon?
Wow! Just
In other words, Jade, sweetie, when you be fucking?
I mean, it's not that not that different from real life, guys. My grandma keeps doing that.
I mean, especially since literally the bloodline and stuff and this, yeah.
Grandma's been wondering too. She motions over with her head.
Not getting any younger, sweetie.
I mean, she's literally not getting older either, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd do that.
I mean, I don't even know if we're going out yet or not. I mean, I think I hope we are. I don't know. How do you tell? How do you?
Well,
yeah.
Well, we're just saying, we've had a long talk with Chibi Tina and Crystal, and
Oh, okay, when did that happen?
well, there's, Crystal says, Jade, I see a lot of futures. There's a few really good ones for you, but, with you, I don't see too far into the future.
Well, that's not really surprising considering the circumstances of my existence at this point.
It shouldn't shock me that you brushed that off so quickly.
Well, it just makes sense.
She says, at this rate, I've lived longer than you might.
Again, that does not surprise me at all. But, I mean, I would hope that wouldn't... I don't know. I've never really minded the idea before, but I don't know.
She goes, well, it's your choice. Your father and I have been unusually blessed with long lives at this point, but we may not see you at the Pokemon League, so we'd at least like to know that you're taken care of, and while the mountain is a priority, it's not our only one. Just live as good as you can while you still have it, you know?
We'll look
Yeah.
after this mountain. You just make sure you get to mountain. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
But a bunch.
Well, I can honestly say I really haven't done anything yet that I've regretted even a little bit. So I like to think that I'm doing okay at that part at least.
That's good. That's good, dear. Your dad just nods and says, "If you can't have a long life, you might as well have a full one, right?"
Yeah, that's that's what we've always striven for, and that was always my idea anyway. It's the only reason I really even left in the first place, right?
I mean, that was kind of the plan. That's why we left you leave as young as you did.
Nah, well, thanks. I do appreciate it. I have found people that I actually kind of, can tolerate. It's different.
At that point, Crystal actually punches you on the shoulder. There's some might behind that. Says, "Quit bullshitting." I don't even say that much. Quit Beaufort shitting.
That's just. I'm sorry. That's just how I kind of. I don't know. It is good. I didn't mean it as a bad thing. Or several.
Several lives.
Yeah, the chat's. I'm enjoying what they're saying in chat. But yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe I should go talk to Plaid.
I think that's a good idea. There's a good chance we won't see you at the Pokemon League. Your mom kind of stumbles around a little bit, and she comes in and gives you a big old hug.
Yeah, Jay just kind of awkwardly lets her hug her. It's very common. That is the way to return affection in the family. Awkwardly let yourself be hugged. There you go.
It's okay. I want you to know, your father and I want you to know, even though he's not always good at expressing it, that we're both very proud of you. You've done really well.
Well, thank you.
And dear, do try to let yourself show some emotion. It's not weak.
It's not that I don't want to, it's just the how part.
Chibi Tina comes over. I did actually see her cry in Ultra Space. It was kind of endearing. That's good. That's good.
Get on that. Okay.
Your mom gives you another pat on the head. Let your friends know how you feel, and at the very least, your father and I won't have any regrets at that point.
Okay, I think I can do that.
Just.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat too. It's
All right. Anyway, we're not gonna bug you too much. We know you're not that sort of touchy-feely, but do try, dear. Okay.
I will. I promise to put my best foot forward. Thank you guys.
Grandma and Grandpa say hi. Your grandma waves.
What? Look after them for me, Grandma.
She nods. Thank you again, Crystal. And Crystal nods.
Yay.
Alright, and the next one. So yeah, chat, if you didn't catch that, Jade may not live. Whoa, God, I forgot.
Jesus
that has been a while.
Oh,
Wow.
Old school.
Christ.
Wow. Get it off.
Hey, be nice. My friend did make that for us.
No, we're joking. It's just because it's so.
Yeah, that is a blast from the past. Jesus. Oh my gosh.
If you just look at the brown, like on the pirate's thing, and ignore the gray, it looks like he has peg legs. Like he just has two. I'm the stealth pirate.
Did you say stealth? It sounded like you said stealth pirate.
No,
I'm the stealth pirate.
I'm coming. It sounds like this.
no one can hear me.
No, it sounds like a dog running on Lino, like
Sharpedo got both of these.
I'm gonna run it, yeah.
so snaky.
Ah, look at him! Yay!
Oh yeah, by the way, Hikari did an awesome job on the sprites. Oh my gosh.
They look great.
They're
They do look great.
I love how, like, okay, so Solana looks like her mom and Luna looks so much like her dad.
Well, I think I said that in the description. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks so good, guys.
That's awesome.
So thank you, Hikari, and thank you, Tracy. The artwork on the... Oh, by the way, I should actually show off the artwork, come to think of it.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second.
Don't show them the monster that I made that I showed you.
No, that one. No, I'll save that one for next week. That
It
one's
was funny
just-
because I wasn't gonna do anything for that, and then I was like, I got time.
Can I wonder if I can find them.
The famous words of an editor.
I got time. Why not? Tracy,
Time to create a monstrosity.
are you able to link them again? Because I don't know immediately where
Well,
they're at.
Tracy X.
Oh,
have you-
they'll be in the doc.
Oh, I found them.
Tracy X, have
Yeah.
you seen the creation that I was talking about?
I have, yeah.
If you don't remember what that is, in the Safari Zone, you guys found really bad fan fiction that was written by.
That's why I wrote like, you guys probably won't remember this. But you know, you'll get it when it's out.
Yeah.
That's.
So yeah, Luna's dad looks like this really cool adventure bro. Did we ever decide like what he was, or do you want to improv it right now?
Wasn't he like a mountain rescue or something like that?
Yeah, I based him a little off the Manaphy Guy movie.
Mm.
So I mean, that guy's a little cocky. My dad's cocky too, but yeah, he's like a mountain rescuer guy.
Mhm.
So a bit stoic, but he's not too tough, you know.
Right. And then Luna's mom is just a cutie. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. And she's a herbalist gardener?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, he's hot. All right. So you guys are at the restaurant. You've just met your parents there. Solana has been she's actually a little bit more nervous than you are. And Captain Robert has just dropped off your appetizers already and goes, "Yar! Here be your food."
What did you say?
It'd be your food.
Oh, I thought you like had a stroke for a second.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. You got it.
Thank you.
All right.
You may leave now.
Oh, sorry. In my restaurant, sometimes I join me customers.
That's a little awkward, but okay.
Have you seen that meme with the guy? Never mind. Fuck it.
Looks like Luna's mom looks like Team Rocket. James pretending to be. She does not. No, James was a cute.
James made a very cute girl half the time.
Luna's mom has
Got it going on.
She's all I want, and I've waited so long.
Oh god damn it! Now I have to listen to that song.
Luna, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me.
Girl for me.
Anyway, man, it's so great catching up with all you guys. It's been so
All right.
long.
Luna's dad. By the way, what is his name?
I gave you the names. God
They're
damn
right
it.
names. Soul and Eclipse. All right. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm named after a witch in Star versus the Forces of Evil.
No, I was trying to do the moon and sun theme with them too. Yeah.
Soul slams his hand on the table and says, "Who's Prism?"
Oh my god.
Beats the fuck out of me.
Oh my god. Bedroom.
Oh, in the distance you hear,
No,
"Oh,
I
the fuck!"
Come on, I had to. That was
Prism's
too funny.
soul
Prism's-
ripped in half again.
I just want to point out how exactly
on.
opposite this is of Jade's conversation.
You threw that out there. Okay.
No, that was perfect. That was awesome. I love it. I want Prism to like sneeze in post.
Who's someone whose heart I broke?
No, he's a friend of mine.
He looks at you, and I'm debating how he should react to that. Now, honey, before.
I think he liked me, but
Honey, before you say something, hear her out. Solana's like,
This is Prism's heart right now. Just every time Luna's like, yeah, I don't like him. Yeah, we're just friends.
That's sweet.
Oh, ow!
Dad, you know I'm always focused on my work. I don't really have time for relationships.
And that's the problem! He slams his fist on the table.
Don't have time for relationships.
Meanwhile, Prism's just somewhere sat on a bench. He's like, I feel really shitty all of a sudden. And then a car comes by and splashes mud on him. And
No, he's like freaking
a little
out.
girl looks up and kicks him in the shin.
No, he's like freaking out in the Pokemon Center like every time, like doing like Tracy did, and Lavi's just looking at him. He's like, "You alright, man?"
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude. Lavi's out and about. Lavi's like jumping around the town training with his Pokemon.
Well,
Fuck,
maybe he's doing this outside then.
By the way, Hime is shockingly keeping up with you. That boy can jump.
Yeah, no, Lavi, they're all like training together.
Yeah. We'll get to them in a minute, but yeah. And that's the problem. You've always been the workaholic, and he starts getting heated up and says, dear, she literally saved the world. We all do that like once a month. Like, Soul looks over and says, this is pretty common. This is the Pokemon world. Solana
Exactly,
says, Dad,
I want to prove that I can do even more. 10 times more than you guys.
oh. Let me tell you a story. Solana just puts her hand to her face. When I was younger, I met your mother when we were children. Dear, she's heard this before. I'm telling the story. We didn't fall in love right away. We worked on our relationship, and you know what we did? You saved the world together. We saved the world together.
I mean, I've seen, if you're worried about me saving the world with another guy, I mean, there's my friend Lavi.
He raises an eyebrow.
I've showed you Lavi. I've showed you pictures of our group. The one in the smelly pajamas.
He takes out his phone. He says, "Isn't he with that Jade girl?" He looks at your Twitter.
Oh my God.
What? Dad, no, none of us are dating. We're all just friends.
Dear, settle down. And he sits back, and he goes, so tell us about how you and your friends saved the world. She is trying to calm down Soul.
Oh, you mean like the time we were on the ship, or the time with the aliens, or the time that we were on the ship with the gods?
How about the one I was there? Solana perks up. And just you and me, right?
Is this just a sipping episode?
I mean, it was you and me and my group, yeah.
Come on, hey man, let's go keep jumping.
Who's man? That loud, disrespectful noise outside. I hope you choose someone more respectful than that.
You know what they should be doing though? That's where Hime should come in. Where Solana's just like, I don't know, Luna. I mean, you tweeted me. You told me about that time that Lavi kissed you.
Oh
God!
like,
I was like, shit, Solana, you would never fucking say that in front of them. And then she'd be like, well, what about you and Hime? And it's like, you bitch.
oh my God, yes. Okay. Crashing through the roof. Lavi, give me a d20.
Oh my God, yes, I was just about to say that.
I have an idea, says Elena. Okay. Where's Lavi's sprite?
Oh, for the later, yeah. But yeah, it's like sisters bickering over like, you know.
No, that's cool. Go ahead and bam! Here comes Lavi.
Jesus! Lavi, I told you to stop to.
Yeah, boy!
I told you to stop breaking into places.
I mean, you tell me that all the time. I mean, it's kind of my thing to do it, though.
Yeah, but now we gotta pay for that.
We got the money. I mean, Hime was the one jumping over here.
Speaking of when you mention Hime flies in, decks you right in the fucking face, and you fly back like 10 feet through the other wall.
Like drags along the floor. It's like, oh, okay, we're still on game. Okay, like it's gonna fly back and
drop kick. Okay. One second. No. Hime comes over. Hi, sweetie. He gives Solana a kiss, and then Lavi slams into him and makes him fly back another 40 yards to the other side of the restaurant.
This peg leg dude's
Lavi-
just
Lavi-
skittering all over the place like, no!
Lavi stops. He realizes where he is. He's like, oh, I like this place. Can I get chicken nuggets, Luna? Can I get torch chicken nuggets?
If you don't get off the table in 5 seconds, you're not getting any dinner.
Oh my god.
Oh,
1,
oh, she mommed
Two.
you.
3.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm getting off. Jeez, I'm talking about this table.
Get off the floor, for God's sake!
Okay. Hi, Solana.
Hi.
Hi,
Mom, Dad, this is
older Solana.
Hello. She gives you a cheerily like one-handed like finger wave.
Well, this is Lavi.
Hi.
Soul takes a deep breath. Okay. Okay.
Oh wait, I think he may. Are you okay?
Hime's actually like.
Sorry, my buddy's over here. What's the matter, buddy?
Hime's actually been like shadowing you for like the past like 30 seconds.
Oh shit.
When you turn
Cool.
around, he grabs you by the neck and flips you onto the other table, shattering it.
Oh my god. Get out, you two.
Yeah. Lavi's gonna jump and just kick him again. Fucking this direction. Through a wall. It's like,
Another-
yeah.
I go in the middle and use Battle Bond, and I'm like, enough!
Pull out your battles bonding
I'm trying
for
to
the
find.
thingy.
I'm trying to find her.
Ah! There she is.
And then I'm just looking at both of them, and they're like on the floor, like shaking. And I'm like, my eyes are like glowing Super Saiyan blue, and I'm like, get out!
Ugh.
Lavi is gonna get up, and then he's just gonna throw Hime through the ceiling that they came through.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye, sweetie. Yeet.
You actually miss it. Like, Hime, like, in his attempt to say bye to Solana, gets, like, yeeted through another hole that you just fucking make.
It goes like this. It goes, bye, sweetie.
Lobby, you should go too, says Solana.
Lavi's like, it was okay. But who are these two?
That's Mom and Dad.
Mom and Dad? Oh, they're your mom and dad, Luna.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Lavi, and I like Luna a lot. See you later, boy.
That's fucking
Lavi
perfect.
just meeting it. Lavy just meaning it in the nicest, like, most innocent way possible, but not realizing the conversation had just been had and just leaves.
I fucking love it. Soul gets up.
Hey, Dad, you'll like this. He grew up in the mountains. His ex dying in the back.
He is. I love it. Soul comes over, places 2 hands on the table, and just looks at you and says, "Not bad." He just nods. Check, please.
I was gonna say that. Check, please.
Yeah, Dad, I definitely prefer him over Prism.
You hear Prism, one is the loneliest among
How could this happen to me?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Not bad. Yeah. I haven't got a grip on his personality yet, but I kind of dig this. This was great.
Yeah.
Okay. Back at the Pokemon Center. I was gonna say, are there any other side characters I can grab?
There's good old Chansey and Joy.
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell ya!
All right, Scarlet, you are now in God mode inside the library. You've been relocated by the Nurse Joy here.
Oh.
And you have conscripted a conscripted a plaid? Actually, you have not conscripted plaid. I lied.
How dare.
You've conscripted an amber, and you've conscripted a slowly descending into a deep depression prism. You're not sure
Just
why.
every now and then we'll just be sewing away, and suddenly we'll just hit. And we're like, what the fuck? Did we just rip some fabric? And Prism's like,
Just the fabric of my soul. Amber's pretty good at this. You suspected that she might be okay, but in reality, she is not as good as her hands as Jade. You tried to conscript Jade, but she has pulled Plaid out, and they've decided to take a walk.
and go, fuck!
Jesus,
It's all
however, is... Jesus, as you suspected, is really good with his hands.
Nice.
You guys, and of course Moo, being ever helpful.
Moo. Moo, 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 moo. Moo.
In the distance, you can hear some slight, just some slight choir music.
When Moo's on the toilet, he goes, huh, Moo.
What the fuck?
Moo. 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 Moo.
Oh my god.
X, I think in these past few months of playing, you have done more shit jokes than actual focus punches. I think that's actually happened.
Why is Moo constipated? Oh my god.
He's got a tiny body.
Yeah, but you have, what was it, proportionably tiny shits.
Don't bring logic into the Pokemon world, Stuart. You'll sound ridiculous.
Fucking hell.
Moo.
God damn it.
Stop! Just stop!
Walking in to the library, Amber looks up a little bit. You, meanwhile, totally focused. Amber notices them, but you have not yet. And she just gives a little polite wave and say, "Hi, Scarlet."
at the hearing of her mom, she kind of just like freaks out a little bit and immediately just goes, boop, boop, like it scares her out of God mode. Like she's like, ah, fuck, and it switches off.
Aw, sweetie, you were so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Mommy.
You go in and you give them both a big old hug.
Big hugs.
Big hugs.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hey, sweetie. Your mom rubs your hair, and your dad returns the hug as well, but he seems to be paying more attention to the friends that you've got.
Yeah. Oh. Come meet my friends. Come. Hi, everyone. These are my parents.
Hi, says Amber. Hey, says Prism. Hello, says... Hello.
Prism goes, hey.
Scarlett's just like, this is my friend Amber. She's super smart. This is my friend Prism. He's having a hard time right now.
He's Prism.
And I am Jesus. He comes over, like, totally...
And here's Jesus' guitarist that follows him around everywhere.
No, it's actually a recording. He pulls it out.
Why does your dad look like a superhero?
Yay! Someone said superhero and not nerd.
It looks like he's wearing a mask and a cape.
His glasses.
I am Scarlett's special someone.
Oh no!
Oh
no!
Your mom
Dad does not like this.
your mom like just immediately stiffens up. The cold gets the room gets a little bit colder, and she goes, "Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
The guitar goes bing.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice." She grabs Jesus. Tell me nice about yourself. That's nice.
Oh no!
Hey, hello. That's
Hi,
nice.
Dad.
That's nice.
No. Be gentle.
He pauses at that, thinks for a second, and then passes. So you're channeling the gods now. You're channeling the gods now.
Oh, just one, I guess. Just Cresselia.
Well, okay. That's nice. You hear that's nice. That's nice. X, I need
nice.
X, I need you in the distance.
What am I doing?
You're saying that's nice. He's not saying it. There we go.
Yeah, a bit late, but yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't sure.
So you're channeling the gods now. That's your dad tries to think of some words and says that's nice. I'm glad that your connection has been focused into productive things. He walks on over to Jesus' spot and carefully picks it up and puts it on the ground.
What?
No,
he picks up his spot. What?
Like Jesus' working material. He just moved it out of the way.
Oh, right.
All right.
Yeah.
that made no sense.
Sorry. I stumbled over my words there.
Okay.
Moo.
Yes, it's back down here.
So, as you know, your mother and I have, we actually wanted to talk to you about another thing. Although we should probably come back to your special someone, he thinks.
Scarlett just shuffles in the chair and kicks her feet like, okay.
As you know, your mother and I have been, in discussion with the other possible gym leaders at Tyrant
Oh
Town.
no. Oh no.
And
Okay.
you may have heard that we announced that you guys are supporting us.
Yeah, I mean, of course I support you guys, but we never actually announced that publicly, so
Ah.
yeah.
That Amber says, "Hey Prism, why don't we?" And then you hear the paper shred again.
I'm sorry, one second.
Yeah. Oh wait.
There you go.
Prism like slowly dies a little more. Prism, why don't we go a little bit? Okay. why don't we talk about our date plan? We should I'm your +1, right?
I like Prism. Prism turns and goes, "Hey Amber, you always had a thing for me. How about we get together?" And Amber's like, "Yeah, I'm kind of with Nira now."
Also, I'm totally over
turns
you.
out I'm gay.
You turned me. You were so bad at it. You turned me gay.
Remember when Prism was supposed to be like this really popular with the girls and cool character, and now he's the most ragged on of all.
I fucking love it, actually. So, yes, your mother and I have gone ahead and we knew you would approve, so we have gone ahead and made a statement.
Yeah.
I hope that in a little bit of time, I hope that you can back up our statements shortly. It would.
I mean, I need to talk about it with the others, but you know, I totally support, you know, but yeah, we never discussed it really.
Well, your decision is yours to make, but as your only parents and as the ones who believed in you and sent you on your journey,
It's the ones who also locked me away in my room for my entire life. But okay, yeah, cool.
What was that?
Nothing, it's fine.
Uh-huh. That's nice. He was.
It is an interesting development. I'm just going to say that. This is really interesting.
Yeah, so I want there to be conflict, definitely. With a church, that you always should have conflict, but I'm not doing the stereotype, like, religion bullshit. I fucking hate that. But
no.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you can tell that he's been very hard on Scarlet, and the fact it's the whole Scarlet kind of talking back to him. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, he won't be used to it because Scarlet's been such a goody girl like her entire life. So obviously she's out exploring the world and she's changed. So she just runs up to her dad and she's just like, "Dad, look, I'm sorry, and I know what you did was for the best and what you thought was for the best for me and everything, but since leaving and being with my friends and everything, I feel I've grown more than when I was just stuck at home."
Well, I understand why you'd think that. That's fair, I suppose. I mean, you've gone out, and according to everyone who knows something, you have saved the world. It's just, we were kind of hoping you could save your parents as well.
Well, of course I want to help you. Why wouldn't I want to help you? It's not just my decision to make. There's no leader in our group. It's a joint decision. I can't just be like, "Hey guys, we're supporting my parents." And I'm sure they would, but you know, it's something to discuss.
He thinks for a moment and says, "I suppose we do have a congregation at church. I mean, I understand. Why don't we he comes over and he places a gentle but firm hand on your shoulder and says, "Why don't we discuss it with your mother and your special someone, and maybe we'll run into your other friends. How about that?"
Okay. She just gives him a hug. I love you, Daddy.
I love you too. I love you too, Pumpkaboo.
Pumpkaboo! Aw!
Meanwhile,
This is little Cherim, but that's cute too.
sorry, I was thinking pumpkin. I totally forgot about Cherim. I'm sorry. I like
It's
pumpkin.
alright. It was cute.
Meanwhile, back at the rest stop, at the little rest area down here, Scarlett's mom's going, "Oh, that's nice," and Prism is just lap pillowing on Amber, who's just kind of stroking his hair.
Aww.
She's being a good friend. He's like, I'm not really upset about it at this point. I'm kind of expecting it anymore. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's nice, right? He he looks at Scarlett's mom. Scarlett's mom. Magenta says, "It's nice, right? It's nice." Jesus nods and says, "It's nice."
Oh, bless him. He's being so good.
Your dad walks over, and your mom looks up and says, "Oh, Scarlett, sweetie. Excellent news. It seems that the Port Oligarch gym leaders have decided to support us, right, Jesus?" See.
Oh, God. Oh, Mom.
He is your special someone, and he should support your decisions, right? And your decision was to support us as well. Isn't that the best? See.
Wow.
Oh man, I do not like these parents.
No, the thing is that this is like off script right now, but freaking Scarlett's parents, they didn't understand what was going on with her when she became mystic. She could just suddenly hear all these voices from nowhere, and being as religious as they are, they thought it was some kind of spiritual thing, like she was hearing voices of angels, gods, all that kind of stuff. So they kind of kept her in the church on her own, away from everywhere else, so she could hear these prophets talking to her.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
I read the backstory, and I remember you changed it a little bit, but I did not hear this version. That's really good.
Yeah, so the reason they kept her was so that she could hear these visions and hear these like prophets talking to her, so they can get the word of the Lord and everything like that. They believed her to be an oracle, quite frankly. But when she ran into a Chansey in the Pokemon Center, and this Chansey talked to her,
Oh, fucking hell!
yeah, this is basically.
Oh, fucking egg is itching.
This is why Bolt is so special to her, because Bolt is the reason she found out who she is. Because she rescued Bolt, because she heard him screaming because he was trapped in a trap. Took him to the Pokemon Center. This Chansey was like, "Oh shit, you're a mystic. You know what I'm saying?" So that's when she was like, "Oh crap, I need to go out, and then I can actually find Arceus, and I can actually talk to him." So that's the whole reason for her leaving. But yeah, anyway, so you can understand why she's been a bit secluded within herself, because she was literally held on her own, away from people for years. And then since being able to go out and explore with everybody, she's now got a voice, and she can now talk to people and be happy. And yeah, so obviously her parents have been rather controlling of her and way too cautious. So this is basically them being controlling again, which is what I like. Mm-hmm. But they are controlling with good intent, because that's what they believe is for the best.
Yeah, like.
So don't hate them, please. Yeah. Don't hate them.
Yeah, someone was like getting a little skeptical. You will just letting the audience know, also off script, I will never blatantly do evil religious people, because in my heart, I don't believe most religious people.
It's too easy.
Intent. Yeah,
it's too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like that shit anyway. So. Yeah.
So. They best intentions. Little shady, but that's what people do. So. Oh, that's
people
great.
Make people is far more interesting.
That's great.
Okay, so
thank you so much, Jesus. Your mom hugs him.
Back into the story. So Scarlett just kind of looks at her dad, puts a hand on his shoulder, then walks over to Jesus, kind of like steps between him and her mom, and is just like, "Mom, look, you gotta stop making decisions for me. This just has to stop. I'm not a child anymore."
Oh, I wasn't making decisions for you, sweetie. I was just helping you come to the best one. We just want what's best for you.
Yeah, I know you want what's best for me, Mom, but what you need to understand now is what's best for me is what I want to be best for me, not you anymore. You know, you kept me away from people for so long, and finally I have friends. I have fans, for God's sake, and I have Jesus now. You know, I never would have had any of this being stuck at home this whole time, and I found all this by myself. And look, of course I want to support you, but you know, I can't make this decision on my own. We're a unit, you know. And I know you want the best for me, but you can't just ask Jesus to do something just because he's with me. That's just not fair.
Jesus, hi. Hola. Amber perks up. I think you're super cool, Scarlet. I support you. Cyan kind of looks at her a little, like, given that unapproved glance, but quickly drops it. Prism holds up Pete's side and says,
Prism looks up and he's about to say something, and Scarlet's like, yeah, I'm not really talking to you, Prism. You stay there, mate.
Aww.
Oh, Prism, you're still here. Sorry, I thought you left.
Why are religious people upset their daughter loves Jesus? No, they weren't upset. Still, though, I believe this is more Jesus' decision, right? I mean, that's fine. You can make your own, but Jesus is his own man too, aren't you? Yes, see, he says. And you want to support your special someone's parents too, but that is your decision. I just figured, you just want what's best for her as well.
You're just gonna break my heart if you do that.
I'm not giving her a Jewish voice.
Please don't.
Because I am as white bread as they come, and I'm already doing a Spanish accent here. Like, if I do a Jewish one, I'd be crucified harder than Jesus would.
Oh. My God.
Moving on.
Yeah, just glaze over that one. Go on.
Prism sets up and says, so how is that whole thing going? Dad's been talking about it a bit. Oh, you've been talking to your dad again? Yeah, on occasion. Oh, it's going fine, dear. It's just the monks have their idea of what they think is best for the town, and we know what's better.
Uh-huh.
So, like, really it just comes down to a difference in ideals. And your dad pipes in and says, yes, their whole ideal is rather selfish, actually. And Cyan clarifies, the Ransay ideals are all about self-improvement, and while that's important, they don't really think about charity, and they don't think about helping others. It's all about the egocentric me. Can I attain enlightenment? Can I become stronger? They don't really think about, the little people. Not like us.
Okay,
Scarlet?
here's an idea. How about, instead of fighting each other, you try and work together. Try and help them figure out how to the charity thing, and then maybe, just maybe, they can help you guys figure out how to better yourselves too. Because this is ridiculous. I've gone around this world and I've seen selfish people, and people hurting other people hurting other Pokemon, and it's just absolute, and she's never sworn in front of her parents before, bear this in mind, absolute bouffalant shite, and I'm sick of it.
Magenta.
The universe is back together, and I'll be fucked if I'm gonna let you two fuckers come into my life like she goes off.
It's like, how on earth are we supposed to be spreading the message of love and care to everybody if you two are fighting with people? This makes no sense.
Cyan pushes his glasses up. He gets up, but not like aggressively or firmly even. And he comes over and says, Scarlet, I'm really proud of you. And he pulls you in, and gives you a hug.
Scarlet just starts crying.
Oh no.
He says, we tried that first. We really did. We really did.
Why didn't it work?
Some people just aren't as accepting as us. He just strokes your bow. Yes, dear. It's kind of like what he says. We did try, and they things were going well for a bit, and then they weren't. Like, I was surprised, and she says, is that fair to say, Jesus? I was surprised you were my daughter's special someone, but I talked to you, and I accepted it. See?
I appreciate that, Mom. I really do.
Jesus thinks for a moment and goes, okay.
Oh, bless him. That's it. It's just best to just stay quiet in this situation here.
Is that fair to say I could be surprised? I think so. I'm going to, Oh, look at that! I should text my team. He scoots the chair over a little bit and starts just looking at his phone.
No. Hey, Jesus, wait. Look, I wanted you guys to meet on good terms, and you know, I'm glad you've been okay and everything, but you know, this hasn't been the greatest. Can we just maybe discuss this another time and go out for dinner together? Just, you know, as a family. I haven't seen you guys for a while.
Cyan comes over, says, I think that's a lovely idea. Amber, are you coming? Prism just goes, yeah. Okay.
No one else?
Amber, she goes, sure. And she drags back Prism.
Wait, what? Have they just invited those two along? What the fuck?
Well, they're your friends, right?
They're not my
Well, one of them is.
I don't know the rainbow-haired guy. You know, he just follows us around sometime. But
Rip.
Oh my god.
yeah, I mean, no offense to you guys, but I just wanted it to be us.
That's cool, Prism says.
Oh.
He takes out a handkerchief and spits blood into it. It's good.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. Right? It's nice. It's nice.
Oh, I want Prism to find someone so bad.
He won't.
Oh,
no! Oh no!
Oh.
Amber thinks for a moment. Says,
Prism's like, the wind's my only friend.
Shut up, Wind!
Amber walks off and says, have a good evening, guys. It was nice seeing you. It was nice meeting you.
Thanks, Amber.
Amber looks back and gives you the yikes face.
Yeah. And Scarlet just kind of does like the little face, like, thank you.
Alright, outside the Pokemon Center, Plaid and Jade have been walking for some time.
Okay.
And neither of you have said a single goddamn thing.
Awkward.
And Jay just goes up to her and is just like, so, sex?
Not quite like that, no. So he's not gonna say anything, is he?
No, Plaid, he did walk with you, but he's just kind of, and he's just trying to keep up. You are a tiny bit taller than him and a little bit more fit, and you guys have walked to the pier and you've wordlessly taken out your fishing and tackle box. You got stopped by a cop because they weren't sure if
Take
Plaid
out his tackle box.
You weren't. They weren't sure if Plaid had his fishing license, but he did. He did. And you guys are wordlessly fishing right now.
Okay. So after a long, awkward silence, I suppose, one of us should speak up and say something, huh?
Oh, did you actually say that? Did you just say that right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was something I said.
All right. So I haven't been super manly this whole time, so let me try. He puts down his fishing pole. Got anything for that, Tracy?
She's gone to the toilet.
He puts down his pole, and he says,
And picks up his pole. If you know what I mean.
God damn it. He turns to you and says, Jade, you are like the coolest person I've ever met.
Jade
Wow.
actually blushes a little bit at that.
He's like, so you and your team saved me from ultra space. You saved Crystal. You caught, what is it, five, six legendaries? I lost track at this point.
Four. I mean, if you count Zertree, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, like at this point, you are just so important and so cool and so. Ah!
Jade, it's not the real Prism, it's me! I'm the real Plaid!
Yeah! Plaid's talking.
Get out, Plaid! Plaid's talking!
I just saw them and I just couldn't resist.
And he says, so I've been wanting to say this for a while, but like, I'm not cool like you. I'm not strong, and I'm not like literally probably the most important person right now. But you want to see if we can, you know, come on, man. Come on.
I want to see if I can take
Okay, no, I know exactly what I want to do. So Jade just puts her fishing pole down. She stands up very slowly. She stares at him.
Thomas, shush!
She stares at him with the most neutral look ever. She's completely blank, but pink cheeks. She grabs his hand, pulls him in, and kisses him.
Aww.
Aww. And then says no.
God's sake.
And then she says, "I've always wondered what that felt like. What that would feel like."
And end of episode. And I'll call that an absolute win. I like that. That's a good stream. That's a good stream. What?
Sorry, my headset cut out. What's happening?
Jade kiss Plaid.
I got that, yeah. I just, are we ending?
Yeah, I think that's a good place to end right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Somebody
That
about
is good.
fucking time.
Alright. And with that, everyone relationship levels up. Yay.
Yay!
Yay!
Level up.
Plaid, I love Amelia. I love Amelia.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
I don't get it.
Okay, there's a show called ReZero.
My favorite show, by the way. Well, my favorite waifu is in the show.
Do you know that blue-haired maid girl that's really popular right now, Rem?
Yeah.
She does this.
Yes.
She does this really sweet confession to the main character, and like, it's like the whole episode is them talking about their feelings, and she goes into like this 5-minute speech on how that she's made him better and everything, or he's made her better, and like, you know, she loves him, and she does all this good stuff.
She would want to have kids with him and everything.
And he turns around and goes, "I love Amelia." He loves another girl.
Jeez.
Like,
Yeah.
it fucking destroyed everybody.
It does. It's Rem is my wife.
I like that. Okay, so same time next week. We'll just get you guys out to sea, and we'll just get you guys right to the ball.
Yeah.
So I Yeah, thank you, Jacob Juarez. That was really good. All right, this was really good. Let's do this next week, or even if you want to do it a little sooner, that's fine. I just need time, but I would like to. I think next Monday would be best.
No, I think next week. Keep it Monday.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Let's go ahead and give the Brits time to shill their stuff, and then we'll sign off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I go first?
Yeah.
I'll go first. Hello! Yes, I'm Extra Dark One. I have my own YouTube, which is Digital Lab Productions, but you can find it by searching Extra Dark One. I do mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! Related things. I also have a Twitter, Extra Dark One. I also have a Patreon, Extra Dark One. I'm also back on Instagram. I'm starting that again as Extra Dark One, but it's Digital Lab Productions. You need to search for that because I had an old Extra Dark One account.
You got a Pornhub,
now,
X the Dark One.
Pornhub, X the big one. No, I have I've started TikTok as well. I got a TikTok.
Really?
So yeah, I just started it today. So
Snapchat, X the Dark One.
I'm Extra Dark One on that as well. So I've just started that. So if you want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok and see some of the random stuff I post on there, check it out. And I also stream on weekends on my Twitch. Guess what my Twitch is? It's Neville. No, it's not. It's Extra Dark One, you idiot.
Alright.
So yeah, that's me.
Tracy.
Okay, yay, hi, I'm Lady Nak. You should know me by now. I am the artist for the channel. I do all the character art and stuff that you see in the videos. I do have a Patreon, which is Lady Nanaki. Twitter and everything, and DeviantArt is all by the same name. I don't have commission slots open at the moment, but I should hopefully have them opening up again within the next week or so. So you know, feel free to message me anytime if you want something. Yay!
Yay!
All right. Megami33.
I'm Megami33. I do voice acting and covers, and I also edit for the show, and it's a lot of fun. Yay! I usually do bi-weekly covers. I should have a cover out this weekend before I go to Toronto. We're going to SummerSlam! I'm going to a wrestling show.
Yay! Oh, you're actually going to SummerSlam?
Yeah, Amfish got us tickets, so I'm going.
Oh, you fuck!
I know, I'm so excited. So.
Oh
Come
man,
see us,
I want
but
to
if you
come.
are watching us, look for me. I'm wearing a pink Kabuki Warrior shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna keep an eye because I want to watch it. Is it next weekend?
It's I always get confused when people say next. It's the weekend that's coming up, so it's the.
Yeah.
11th. I think it's 11th.
I love this
Yeah.
comment. Prism could choose to love himself, but himself would just say he'd rather be friends.
Man, this is the funniest episode by far.
Oh my god. And then Elena.
Yes, hi, I'm Elena Prana. You can find me on DeviantArt, and I have my own Discord that I have, and I do comics and other stuff. But if you want to check out the stuff that you guys are interested in, please check out our website, and you can browse our Pokemon plushies and our art prints and tons of charms and all kinds of stuff that I work on and sell all the time. You should totally buy some. Check out our website. Thank you.
Oh my god. Okay, so Jake has been posting art this whole time. And I love it. Oh my god. So in stream right now, guys, or if you want to go to Loading Crew fan art, there's one of Lavi, and it's really cute. I'm just posting that one real quick.
Are you posting it on the stream or?
Yeah, I'm showing him on the stream right now.
Okay.
And then that's Beaufont shit. And Scarlet dying.
That really tickled Tracy.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then there's this one. Who's Prism? It's fucking great.
Prism.
His face. Jelly Donut has said, we need more Fresh Floof merchandise. Actually, you can find Fresh Floof merchandise on our store.
They want more.
Yeah, no, there are charms of each member. They're double-sided charms. We have each character, and then the backside is each character in their swimsuit. And we do have 4 prints and / wallpapers that you can buy. And guys, I do take commissions on plushies. So if you guys want any dolls or anything made, get in touch with me, and I can plush things, because people have asked me about plush stuff but nobody's actually, bothered to go through with an order. So if you want a plushie, let me know.
Do a Prism plushie and then say you just want to be friends.
We need a keychain of the Fresh Floof logo of our banner or something.
I would hesitate to do that.
Yeah.
It's the sheep.
Yeah.
Well, that and the font, because.
Oh, but you can tinker with the font. You don't have to use.
Either way, I
Or
want
just
to
buy a Marie plushie and then just write Team Fresh Floof.
Can we get the shattered pieces of Prism's heart? As long as they're rainbow colored, sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of merchandise, Luna,
Megami?
What's up?
Megami, you should message me for that stuff, because I want to get that. I want to get that rolling too.
I would like to get that rolling too. Yeah.
Yeah, we really need to get that rolling, because that'd be great.
What we're rolling?
What was the problem? Did I have to get them
Yeah, I need PDFs.
I can ask Crafty to read again because he doesn't have the original.
Well, no, actually, just send them to me and let me see if I can do anything with them.
I thought I sent you all the pictures of.
No, I don't think I don't think you have.
Well, I think you're a freaking liar. No, okay.
What?
I'm already said them again. No, I thought of doing some of my Mooney charms. They're cute little bunnies, and people like bunnies. So.
Yeah. Go ahead and just send them over again, and I'll see if I
Even
can.
if people don't know what they are, they're like, "Oh, cute bunny."
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Thanks for joining, everyone. It was fun.
This was so much fun. I love
This was a lot of fun. Yeah.
I love shitting on Prism so much. I really shouldn't. I don't know if it's masochism or what, but I love it. Take it easy, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.